time for another unboxing. And here we go, Hello Kitty Chloe. I'm really excited about this one. I was in a bit of a dilemma of whether or not I really wanted the Hello Kitty line. I wasn't keen on it. I'm not really keen on the Tokyo Go-Go eyes. But there's just something about Chloe. I just absolutely love her hairstyle. I love how she's just got this like early Gaga vibe, and you know me and my Gagas, I'm crazy for Gaga. But let's open her up and find out what all the fuss is about, shall we? And here we are. Oh, she looks so cute out the box. So yeah, there's just I love the detail of like the clothing in this line. It's very nice. I think the coat could have been a little better. I could have done without the red bows on the coat. Maybe they could have just had little cute red bows on the sleeves rather than these red button, which are not buttons, it's fabric. Maybe they could have just had little red buttons, but you know, they're trying to make it cutesy and Hello Kitty like. I get it. I mean, I'm not a Hello Kitty fan, so I'm not really massively keen on the whole Hello Kitty concept. And of course, plastic bags, I hate them. You know my feelings on it. I hate that we're getting plastic bags. Her bag does have like a little slit in it, so you can just probably drop her phone in there, but you may not get it back out. But yeah, she's just so cute. I mean, look at that. She definitely gives me like 60s, 70s era with her hairstyle. I can't remember what you call that hairstyle, but almost like a beehive kind of, a bit like Amy Winehouse. Obviously Amy Winehouse's hair was so iconic and so massive, but I just love, if you look back at like the 60s 70s era, she's got that vibe. And I think what I like about the Hello Kitty line is that they all have their own little vibe. Like Yasmin to me definitely gives me late 90s early 2000s. So, and I feel like she's about to go to like a 90s to early 2000s disco. Whereas I feel like Chloe's going to be going out to like a little party. There's going to be like some proper boppy music. Is that even a thing? Boppy music? I can't think of the word. But yeah, I just feel like she'd really be in that era. And for the UK fans, if you've ever watched Call the Midwife, she reminds me of Trixie from Call the Midwife because she has this kind of hairstyle and she's always dressing in the best kind of fashions. I feel like Trixie would probably wear the shoes and probably wear the skirt, that shape coat, but not in that exciting pattern. So if I can unpick the buttons, I might take the red bows off. So the coat has potential, but I feel like it does need some change. And I love that they've got earrings because some of the doll lines we've been getting do not have earrings. I like the shape of her shoes, but I don't like the laces. It looks like they've just decorated it with icing. Wait. You see what I mean? It just looks like someone's just decorated it with icing. It's just not neat. It's not pretty. I've seen some people paint the laces white and it kind of looks pretty, but then at the same time it just looks even more like icing. So I will probably put these shoes on someone else. I'm not massively keen on these shoes. But that's not an issue. When this line dropped last year, I was just like, no, I don't see the appeal here, especially the Tokyo Go-Go eyes. I'm not keen on their eyes. I do like Bratz with kind of anime eyes. I have Twisty Style Chloe and she has animated eyes. But I just never really liked the Tokyo Go-Go line. But the more I see Chloe, the more I'm obsessed. And she definitely reminds me of like early Gaga era. And I feel like she'd have like Lady Gaga's Summer Boy playing in the background while driving in her convertible. Or Disco Heaven, and she'll go to a party. I can definitely see her vibing to Disco Heaven. Definitely early Gaga vibes. I won't be making her into a Gaga doll because I already have one, but I will definitely be trying the bow on her. I have to because she's so adorable, so cute. So I'm going to take her coat off in a minute, but I think my biggest pet peeve was when seeing Mount leaked their like little upcoming list of Bratz we were getting, like they do every year, and usually 9 times out of 10 we get every Bratz on that list. And they listed up the Sanrio, am I saying that right? Sanrio Hello Kitty line, and only 3 characters, and it stated Yasmin, Chloe, and Jade. So we knew we weren't getting a Sasha, and then people were shocked when the drop happened and there was no Sasha, and I wasn't surprised in the slightest. I knew we weren't getting Sasha. Of course, I wasn't happy about it, but I knew it. I knew we weren't getting her, and a lot of us knew we weren't getting her. So everyone was very angry when the drop happened. Some people were going to boycott the whole line completely. I felt like I just wanted to boycott the whole Hello Kitty line because they weren't giving us Sasha unless they give us Sasha. And I felt like within a week, couple of weeks, I can't remember exactly the timeline, but I know it wasn't that long after the ripple effect that they said, Sasha is coming, she's just late to the party. I called out BS on that. I was like, no, she isn't late to the party. She didn't get no damn invite. You did not invite Sasha to the party yet again, and it's happened constantly throughout Bratz history, which confuses me because when I first found Bratz dolls in 2001, the very first editions, you had all 4 of them. You had your black character, which was Sasha. You had your white character with blonde hair, blue eyes, which was Chloe. You had Yasmin, which gave me more Spanish, Latino vibes. And then you've got Jade, who's the Asian character, or Asian American, definitely. And that was the vibe they were going for. So I was really confused to why later on in lines they started skipping out on Sasha. They started replacing Sasha with Roxy in the princess line and Fiona. Roxy's in Sasha's outfit that she wears in the movie / animation. So I was frustrated. I love watching the movies and the animation and then getting the doll version of those clothing and the dolls. And then to see Sasha not be included, which was ridiculous because she was in the Treasure's outfit, the pirate clothing in the series, but then she wasn't in the Pretty and Punk outfit despite the fact she was in the movie. So we get Pretty and Punk later in line, which, you know, I'm so glad we got. I've got the Pretty and Punk Sasha. So I just don't understand why they're falling back into this pattern of forgetting about Sasha and not including her and making her seem like she's not important. It's ridiculous. So I didn't want to get this line despite I loved Chloe so much with her cute little face. And I wanted to restyle her, but I was like, no, unless they give us a Sasha, I'm not getting her. So they've released the images of Sasha. Obviously, we don't know the actual execution of the doll yet. And they did a pre-sale, but it was a pre-order and you'd be waiting some time until she's released, which she's meant to be released at the end of this month is what I'm hearing. Don't quote me on that, but I'm hearing end of June she is meant to be starting to dispatch and hopefully should be up on sale again so I can purchase her because I missed out the pre-sale orders, so I'm hoping to get her. So I was going to wait to get Chloe until I got my hands on Sasha. But in the UK, they've not actually officially released Hello Kitty. So people are buying they're buying the Hello Kitty from Bratz.com, buying Hello Kitty Bratz line from other places across the world, and then they're reselling them here for a higher price. The prices are slowly starting to increase. And I paid £36 for this one, which I think was good, new in box. But some of the dolls are going up to £50, £60. Some have gone up to £100, and I thought I'm not gonna sit around waiting now. By the time I get my hands on Sasha, which if she's not released in the UK, I know I'm going to be paying more to get her. I thought I'm going to be paying a lot to get Chloe by the time I get Sasha. So I thought, right, £36. She's coming from Pennsylvania, which I didn't know. The eBay seller on there, it says Manchester. So I thought, right, she'll be here in a couple of days. And then I thought, right, she's not dispatched yet. I'll email the seller. And I realised she's in Pennsylvania. So I thought, right, I'm not going to be getting her anytime soon. Well, she actually dispatched Monday, Tuesday, and she was here Saturday. So she was here really, really quick. So I definitely would buy from them again. And she was packaged really well. So I'm really happy I've got her. Really thrilled that she's here. And I'm definitely waiting on Sasha. I won't be getting the others. I hear that Kumi's meant to be in the line with Sasha, and another one, is it Fiona? It's possibly Fiona and Kumi. That's what I'm hearing. Haven't seen no evidence of that yet, but apparently we're getting more Hello Kitty dolls. I thought they would have picked different characters from the Sanrio line. I don't know the character's name because I'm not familiar with Hello Kitty. I'm not a fan of Hello Kitty. But they're all in Hello Kitty clothing, and I thought there'd be an individual characters to reflect on their own characters. So Chloe would be like Hello Kitty. You've got the one with like the little black ears. I thought Jade would be that one, and Sasha would be the one with the floppy ears. I don't know their names, so I'm sorry, I do not know. I don't really care to know. I'm not into Sanrio stuff, but I'm still very frustrated that Sasha wasn't there to begin with, and we've had to wait for her, and for MGA to do damage control and say, "Oh, she is coming. She is late to the party." No, MGA, own your stuff right now. Own it. You did not invite her. We had the list already. The list is usually pretty damn accurate. We're only getting 3 of the characters. You dropped 3 of the characters and it backlashed. Everyone was hating on you because you left out the black character again. I mean, let's face it, they would never do that to Yasmin, and they wouldn't do it to Chloe. I love Chloe so much. I'd never want her to be left out, but I don't think it's fair to leave Sasha out. Sasha's my second favourite character. She was my second doll I got as a kid. And I was really disappointed that she keeps getting left out. And we've seen lines over the years where that's happened. Princess line, for one. Pretty in Punk, she wasn't in. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I don't think she was in Ice Champions. I know with Ice Champions we had some new characters. What other lines wasn't she in that the others were? I can't quite remember. I'm on about lines where Yasmin, Chloe, and Jade are in it, but Sasha's not. But yeah, there's definitely been a fair few lines where she's just not being included. So I want that to stop now. She needs to be included. If you're going to bring out 3 of the main characters, you might as well bring out all 4. Why leave them behind? If you're just going to bring out 2 in a line, I get it. You know, when we've seen that with Colt Gaia and GCDS dolls and Moaloa, or Malola, however you say that. They always picked 2 characters. So, but they'd never do that to Yasmin. I mean, Yasmin's definitely the most popular, along with then Chloe. Chloe's everywhere. She's, you know, quite a generic character. So is Yasmin. I feel like Jade and Sasha really do get put on the back burner. But anyway, I'm not going to rant about that anymore. I'm going to remove her coat now and take a good look at her. And we're back. I absolutely love her little t-shirt. It's so cute. I love getting white t-shirts like this because they can go with anything. And I love the skirt. And what I love is that the belt is separate. Let's just see. There we go. The belt is separate. So that is just such a cute little outfit all on its own. And you could probably do something else with this. Like maybe have it as like a hairpiece, like a little bow. It'd be so cute. Her coat. Here's her coat. It's cute, but I definitely will unpick the bows. I'm going to remove the bows and maybe just put buy some little plastic buttons, put some plastic buttons on there. I've thought about getting some like little fluff to go around the edges of it. I think that would look really nice. But yeah, I love the skirt. The skirt isn't screaming too much of Hello Kitty, which is nice. You know, if it actually had pictures of cats that like the Hello Kitty head over it, I think I would dislike it. But I actually really like it. She's just so adorable. She's got really thick hair. Very curly. Definitely reminds me a little bit of Colt Gaia Chloe. I definitely will be tidying her hair a little bit. I'm definitely excited about this one. She's just so cute, and I really hope Sasha will be released soon because I want Sasha. So Sasha and Chloe will be the only ones I get from this line. I like some of their outfits from the other lines, but I'm not really into the whole jeans and skirt kind of vibe. I know Bratz have done that quite a few times throughout history, but I don't know, it just seems too kiddified to me. I feel like Yasmin looks more like a child than an actual older teenager. But at the same time, I remember dressing like that as a teenager back in the early 2000s, whereas now teenagers dress more grown up. But I just definitely love how freaking adorable she is. So, so adorable. She's got a nice tone to her face. She actually looks a little darker toned in person. My lighting in here isn't the best, but she's just so cute. I feel like she needs like one of those little plastic bubblegum bubbles in her mouth, like to blow bubbles with, and just definitely. And I've actually got a bag in mind for her. I'm just going to get that now. And there we go. I think that handbag looks so much better. I love these little mini brands handbags, the mini fashions. This is what we need, okay? MGA used to give us bags close to this quality. Yes, yes, they didn't really have magnets in from what I can remember, but they had Velcro. You could do them up, you could put things in there. I'd love to go back to an era where we'd have fabric bags like this. This is so good. But if we never get that and you want fabric bags, I definitely suggest mini brands. Yes, it's surprise capsules. I actually hate surprise capsules because if you want a particular item, it's frustrating. So I kind of would rather pay just a little bit more money to get the items that I want. So, and I think I did get this one as a surprise. It's got a little keychain on it. I did take some of the little keychains off because it kind of looked like baby keys. But yeah, I've got the little keychain bits in here. These are the little keychain bits. They just didn't look cute. Maybe painted pink or white, they'd look cute with this. Just put those there. It's got a little magnet in it, so it closes. I just love these bags so much, the detail on them. It's just incredible. I want to get more of these bags for my dolls. They're good for Bratz, good for Barbie, good for LOL, OMG, Rainbow High, etc. But yes, let's get rid of that. Let's stick with fabric bags. So she looks so much nicer with that fabric bag. Anyway, I won't keep you for too long. I've got stuff to be getting on with. But yes, I'm really excited. One thing I will say is this box was an absolute total bloody carnage. Like, what is this? What is this? Chloe, move out the way, sweetie. Like, what is this? This box was just... I like the boxes where you open at the side and you can just slide the damn thing out. This was just taped everywhere. It was just carnage. I had to rip it, try and get the box art off of it so I can put it in my scrapbook. Because I'm making a scrapbook so I can remember what kind of Bratz we had during this time of Bratz making a comeback. So I might cut out the little Hello Kitty picture. I do like the bow on the box, and that's a really cool idea. It's very, very cute. But it's like a bubble packaging, you know, it's like bubbled all the way around. But instead of just peeling it off, you have to uncut the tape and then rip it apart, essentially, just to get it out. I don't have enough room for this. Let's just move you out the way now. So yeah, that box was absolutely hideous. Do not want a box like that again. Let's go back to something more simpler. Glamorous, but simpler. Got some of her artwork I'm going to put in my bag, my scrapbook. So I can't wait for that. Anyway, I will let you guys go, and I'm looking forward to posting up videos and photos of my restyle of her, and I'm really looking forward to hopefully getting Sasha, because she should have been there at the party as a VIP. So, but let me know, do you like any of the Hello Kitty Bratz? Which one's your favourite, and what would you change? And make sure you take care, guys and dolls, and enjoy your life the best way possible. Bye!